Good evening and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Modi Apparatus. We're back and we are in the midst of, well, we had a lot of projects going on right now. We were working on making some power over here because this is where we're going to move our eventual biodistiller to, because this thing creates a ton of this contaminated oxygen. This guy will eat all it up, turn it into regular oxygen, and then we'll also need to come up with a system to take that contaminated oxygen and taking that regular oxygen, draw it back out of here into our main system. It's gonna be a bit of work to get that done. What other projects do we got going on around here right now? Actually, nothing else much. The big thing right now I've noticed is that we've got a lot of congregating CO2 in here. A lot of CO2 that's congregating, and then also we have a hydrogen problem over here, which it's getting the max pressure really quickly. So we need to find a better spot for the electrolyzer, I think. We might need to make a new room for it, or use the room over here for it, and maybe make a new style of room to use. That said, we do have a little bit of room over here we could use for it, with all this hydrogen in it. We need to do some digging here, but that could work. What we'll do, I guess, is we'll create a sealed room that will be, it'll be low pressure because we'll be pumping out of it. We'll be pumping all of the oxygen out of it, and the hydrogen we'll just keep in there. We'll pump it back into itself basically and use it for power. We'll pump it back into the hydrogen power station. In here, I'd love to pump this contaminated oxygen out. Doesn't seem like that will be likely to happen though. It'll be a lot of work to get that done. What will likely be, because this is sometimes heavier, it doesn't seem like it's heavier or lighter than oxygen, it just kind of mixes together with it. So we'd have to pump this out. Slightly toxic, not really gonna harm anybody. We don't really need to go in here for anything. We'll just leave it sealed for now. But what I'm picturing is a nice tall room for our hydrogen oxygen processing thing, using the electrolyzer and the electrolyzer and the power, the hydrogen power. We'll have a nice tall room for it, like not very wide, but tall enough to fit the hydrogen in here, which is like 3 blocks wide, so maybe like 4 or 5 blocks wide maybe is what all the room will be, and then tall. We'll make it as tall as we can. So let's speed through the night here. Let's start the game back up here. Now we have cycle 50 report ready. I mean, it's not cycle 50 yet, it's 49 still, unless it's... We've played 12 hours of this game? Holy cow. That's a lot of game. We have a lot of stressed people. Colony is troubled by stress. Decorate your base and for better amenities to get people less stressed. I think I'm gonna turn these back on. Did I turn these back on yet? It's waiting for algae delivery. Okay, and I'm gonna turn this one back on too for right now, just until we get this whole thing straightened out nicely. It is working. It's just not working as much as we need it to. These guys down here, how are they doing for oxygen? They're doing okay. This one doesn't look like it is running. Okay, we need the light bulb installed. And then to get better flow in here, we need to install a few more gas permeable tiles, or we could do mesh tiles now. And it can be used to, the floor to enclosed rooms does not obstruct the flow of liquid or gas. How much do these cost? They cost 100 of copper. How much do these cost? 100 of copper. These take longer to build, I think. They have a decor of -5. These have a decor of -5. These have a neutral decor +5, and these have a -5. So really we can't do the whole room out of these because we'll get a negative bonus. But if we have a nice balance of tiles, run speed is also +50%, so that'd be kind of nice to put in different areas to get things to go nicer. Let's do some of these in here, because if they manage to have some problems and get contaminated water into here, it's not a big deal. We don't care about that. And then I actually gonna not leave this sealed off anymore. I'm gonna put some of these in here for the same reason. And then we're also gonna go through here and build some of these in here. And get like these two, like this maybe 2 or 3 wide. Just because it seems that there's a congregation problem of nasty air and CO2 around here. So we'll just get more tiles in here, flowing things through nicer. And that should be pretty good. All right, and we'll put in a couple more through here as well. Mesh tiles. Now that we have the coal generator running, I wonder if we should just deconstruct these guys. I don't think these are going to do as much good as having somebody operate the coal one here. It's waiting for, is it waiting for anything? It's generating. It's got a little bit left in it. It's generating 600 watts. And these store 400? Is what I remember? 400, no, it's mass. Power stored. Potential power, no, I want power, I want max generator. So max wattage of one of these is 400 watts, so we need to run the coal generator, let's see, 4 times 3 would be 12, so we need to run this thing twice in order to fill these things. That doesn't seem like it's enough power, so now I take that back. But once we get the hydrogen going, this will definitely go the way of the dodo. We'll get rid of those for sure. Yeah, there's been some conflict in the comments lately about people saying electrolyzers, or the algae deoxidizers and versus the terrariums. It goes both ways. I mean, no matter what, this is consuming less algae, more water. This is consuming just algae. Algae is a little bit more replenishable right now than water is, to be honest. So that is something to keep in mind. The other thing too is, someone pointed out that we spend a lot of water on food. Food takes a ton of water. I don't know if it has any details here of what this all takes. It takes 75 kilograms of bottled water per food, per 1,000 calories. That's crazy. That's a lot of water. If we do lice loaf, it takes a little bit less water, but still a lot. What people were saying is that if we plant plants, well, that's kind of weird. I guess if we plant some of these mealwood plants, we can just harvest these for food, and each one of these is about 3 meals. It doesn't provide as much sustenance as the meals would, but each one of these provides 3 of the meal lice, and so they can eat. So basically, they need 1 harvest. 1 harvest is what we need per person per day, I think, is the deal. Is I think how it breaks down. So we need a ton of these. Now, luckily the thing is we have a ton of seeds. We have 59 mealwood seeds. If we could plant all of these someplace, we need room to do it. These also do provide decor though too. Do they not? No, they don't. Never mind. I take it back. The regular plants do. These ones don't. So, we got the deoxidizers running again for now, and oxygen production is way back up for the time being. Stressed is going down. People are getting unstressed. Red should be on the thing here. We might need 1 more of these still. Yeah, we might need 1 more of these. We got another cot being built down here out of obsidian. Let's cancel the build. Let's build it out of something different. Let's build it out of, well, if we build it out of granite, I think it gets a decor bonus, right? Yeah, it does. Sure, why not? All right, do that. This is going again. It's going non-stop pretty much. People are running on these to fill them up again. I don't know. Holding breath while they run is probably not easy. Not easy to do. How's this looking here? Stress vomiting, where? Oh, nice, right by our water supply. That's excellent. We're gonna put these mesh tiles in. It's gonna go flow right into where we want it to go. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna be running out of water here pretty soon. Something to keep in mind. I mean, I always start looking at the problems way after I should. And water's one of those things we should have been addressing a while ago. Let's see how the Puffed is doing up here. He's still hanging out. How's his oxygen coming? It's a slow process. I could use 1 more of these guys in here someplace, but that's good enough for now. So ultimately what we'll do here, she's grabbing slime. Yes, go. Turn that slime into good stuff. Love it. We need to start sweeping this stuff up and maybe set up a storage like down here for it and set this up as a slime storage here. So they don't have to walk too far. That way they don't have to walk too far into here to grab the slime they need for the algae station. And eventually we'll put the biodistiller in here, so it'll be perfect. It'll be a good spot for it. So let's set a priority on that of like 6. Let's cancel the build. Let's make it out of something nicer. Again, we have a lot of granite. We can use granite. Let's see, base, storage, granite. Yep, we'll put it like right here. And then we also need to get these morbs working for us too. They turn chlorine into contaminated oxygen. Also, if we get a morb in here with these guys at the same time, that would be excellent. That would be excellent. That would get them, you know, kind of feeding off of each other. So that'd be really cool. Stress vomiting again, huh? Oh, now we have 8 that are stressed? We had 5 a second ago. And you know what it is? Oh, it's all the vomit they had to walk through just now. That's what's doing it. This should clean itself up eventually because it's all gonna fall down into here. But they're gonna have to walk through it for the time being, and this is not going anywhere anymore, so I'm gonna have somebody mop this up and set a priority on it so they stop getting so stressed. Alright, mop it up. Once we get these tiles in here, it'll be no problem. But, stress vomiting again. Really? Again? Really? Again. Okay. Alright, yep, we'll mop this up too. Stress vomiters. Always a problem. And now we're gonna have more stress vomiting because we have like enough stressors everywhere now. And then, well, the contaminated is gonna go flow down to here. Now we're gonna contaminated down into here. We should make one of these into a mesh tile also. Maybe we'll fill this up with contaminated also. And where are you going? Going down, get some algae out of here. That's good, actually. What I'll do is I'll set up a dig order on this right here. Set one up here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here, here, and here. And they should be able to get all this done then. As long as they dig this one out, they should be able to climb back up that, no problem. Once they dig all these out, shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so you guys are going to do work. Oh my god, everyone's going down there. Give them a dig order and they go crazy. How about that? We need a mop order on this then. I was gonna wait for this to get cleaned up by the contaminated pool, but it ain't gonna happen. They're gonna have to walk through it a bunch more times, and stress is already an issue, so we're not gonna take any risks with that. Let's see, McNair is set as the Maha. No, Maha is set as the second one here. Maha's doing better than McNair would be. Let's set McNair as the guy here now. We need more of these. We need more of these, and we need the oxygen to be straightened out. This is getting better. Since we turned the deoxidizers on again, this is working nicely. This seems to be running non-stop now, at least. It is actually hitting max gas pressure eventually. But, yeah. So, I guess what we'll do is some priorities on these, get these things done faster, put these on 6s. Put these on 6s, so they get done. Because I really need this whole thing to be straightened out today. This episode, we get the air straightened out. And these as well. This as well. I want that done too. Because it's just as much a stressor as everything else is. And lashing out, gonna break something, great. Yeah, that's the concern. Just don't break the massage shield, we'll be okay. Or don't break a bathroom either. As long as you don't break a bathroom, we'll be okay. I can close this up now, I think. We'll set it to auto. And who's lashing out now? Who are you lashing out at? It all matters. Where? Why are you going after this one? This one never did anything to you, buddy. Ugh, Ernstine. Can't take you anywhere. 80% stress. I mean, these guys are really stressed now. Duplicate has broken a building. Let's repair it up. We need that one back as soon as possible. The decor should be helping over here at least. I mean, the decor looks pretty good now over here, for the most part. There's a couple of problems in here. I think these wires in the background are doing electrical wires -25. Yeah, so this is overriding any of our gains from the painting there. Let's see if we can, do we need that wire there? Let's take a look here quick. Nah, we don't need that wire there. There's other ways of doing what we're doing there. So let's deconstruct that wire. Wires only. Deconstruct this wire. And that'll save some of the decor in here a little bit. Deconstruct this wire too. That'll help the decor just a little bit there. Looks like we broke it off right here. Let's do some more deconstructing on these then. Wires, deconstruct this wire here. And that should do it, okay. All right, so these mesh tiles take a long time to build, is the only problem with these. As you can see, it's a problem. I don't know why you're holding your breath there, buddy. There's oxygen like all around you. You have hydrogen and carbon dioxide mixing together, insufficient resources for the biodistiller. That's fine. There's slime around here. Let's set a priority on this here quick. Let's also get built soon. And we'll set it to slime only in there. Food shortage, yes, 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 yes. Totally true. Lashing out again. What now, Pierre? What now? What you gonna do now? 9 that are stressed. Oh boy. McNair's an 88. Ma, get out of there. This is not for you. It's for McNair. Alright, get out of there. There, good. We need McNair to, Why is everybody going after these things all the time? They go after the oxygen. It's so weird. They always go after the oxygen. Let's harvest that. Let's plant a few more of these also even. Let's see. Food. Planter box. Dirt or clay. Build out of clay, I think it's better. Put some more of these in here. Do we need fertilizer? I mean, what is it used for? Breaks down into fertilizer. Why do we want fertilizer? Does fertilizer help these things grow faster? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna use this anymore. We don't have anything to fill it with, so we're gonna deconstruct that. Alright, duplicate this broken building again. Repair it up. At least we're surviving for the time being, though. And these mesh tiles will certainly help. Well, they look cool too. I like the way they look. And is this getting oxygen to flow better through here? It will. I mean, this bottom part, it is definitely helping. It is definitely helping in here. Okay. So next, we have a bigger, grander project to do, and I think I want to wait for them to finish up what they're working on. So I'm gonna speed this along just a little bit. Insufficient resources for biodistillery. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not a priority, is it? Okay, here we go. Storage for organic slime. Yes, only slime, and set it to like a 7 priority. And that'll store the slime in here. The slime will give off contaminated oxygen, which is fine. It's gonna do that anyways. If it sits in this room, and this room is the room for it. And look at all this O2 in here now. Holy cow. Yeah, we need to set this thing up sooner than later with a pump in here, I think. The other thing we need to do, I think, too, potentially, is let's make a second ladder through here. Just so the oxygen flows through faster. And I don't want to use, let's just use sandstone. Let's cancel all this. We'll make a second ladder through here. Not like that, though. We'll cancel at the end here. Yeah, and that way if it poops, it'll fall all the way down to the bottom, which it's doing some of the time. It will give him more room to possibly fall down in here, but hopefully I think what we'll do is put an airlock in here to try to keep him in as much as possible. And then just break against these 2 tiles here. But for now, we'll get this thing built just like it is. So how are we doing on those tiles? Looks like they're pretty much all done. And is that gonna help the oxygen flow over here? The carbon dioxide should be falling down. The oxygen should be going up. Well, you know, the thing is though, I think the pressure from this is pushing this stuff up, so it's less pressurized up here, and that's why it's congregating over here possibly. What we could do, what can we do? Well, ultimately, let's see, how many beds do we have? We have 15 people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. If we count this as 1 bedroom, I mean, this seems to be a good bedroom, actually. We haven't had any problems with this lately. I can get 1 more bed in here. Actually, let's get somebody down into here. Who's up here sleeping? Doris, for instance. Let's get Doris into a cot here. And let's deconstruct. Let's put Pierre in this one then. And let's deconstruct this one here. And then what we'll do is build another massage table, because man, we really need it. We need people to have a day off here for sure. Like for real. I'm gonna slow it down again because I really don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. Up to contaminated water. Where's our contaminated water still? Down here, maybe? Is that where they're stepping? Or down here? Yeah, they need to finish this last tile up and then it'll all flow into there eventually. So the most logical place to build my oxygen refining tank. I'm gonna take this tile out and build it here, I think. And I said I was gonna build it tall. So, let's see how we want to do this. Seeing as how we're pretty much done with everything here, let's go like this. Like this. Let's dig this out. And I want to have it 5 wide, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so like it'd be like this wide and then like really tall, like this tall. I think is what's gonna happen. And we'll have a bunch of hydrogen in here. We'll seal this off so it's nothing that can get out. We'll have a hydrogen and oxygen combination tank. We'll filter it all out. Should be beautiful. We'll need power for it. We'll need all kinds of stuff for it, but I think it's gonna work eventually. 98% stress. What happens when you get 100% stress? I don't want to find out. And Red, are you good now? Red is at 27. Red, get out of the bed. Get out of there, Red. We got people who are way stressed here. Pierre is way too stressed out. We need to get Pierre in there. Red, get out of there. Get her out now. Get her out now. Get her out now. Go, get out of there. All right, so let's get the other massage table built here. Then we can get 3 people going at once. Furniture, massage table, boom. We need to put that up to a 9. It's an emergency. And then we also probably should build some more mess tables here. Let's deconstruct this. Let's put some more mess tables in here, so people are happier about. This is probably not going to work because it's on top of the ladder. We'll cancel this one. It reduces stress. And actually, that might be a key here too, is that people who are eating at these are less stressed. So we'll assign these to different people. Assign this to Pierre. Assign these to... Who's the most stressed? Isamu? Assign this to Ernstine. People can sit down and eat. Oh, he's already got one there. It's not helping a whole lot, I guess. The benefits of that outweigh the cost maybe, but I don't know. Who's stress vomiting? Maha and Zeke are stress vomiting right into our water supply, which is good, because that's what it's here for. So this shouldn't spread a whole lot. It should fall right into here, if it's supposed to. This should... Oh, I made insulated tiles here? That ain't what I wanted. Oh, what a waste. Okay, let's get these fixed here. I didn't mean do insulated tiles. That's not gonna help anybody. Did I do that anywhere else? No, looks like that's the only one. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Just one little flub. Not a big deal. Okay, so we'll get that into there. These insulated tiles are not what I'm gonna want, and we'll set up a priority on these to like an 8 or 7. And now everyone who walks in here is going to be walking through contaminated oxygen. We're going to have 10 people stressed. We're nearly on 15 people stressed. So that's 10 people above 60% is what that's telling me. Holy cow. And insufficient oxygen generation again. Man. And biological still infant. Okay, good. So I think what we could do, if we really wanted to force airflow over here, it seemed to be working better when we had one of these down here. And let's see how it's working here. So I think what we'll do is we'll put one down in here. First of all, let's mop this up. Secondly, let's make another deoxidizer. Put it like right here. And this will, again, force more airflow through. For some reason, the oxygen is just congregated down here. We have really nice oxygen down here, not where it needs to be, up here. So we need something to force it through. And I guess we could try hydrofan. Nope, that's just heat. There's nothing that really moves air. Just designed to just move air. I'm gonna try putting an algae scrubber in here as well. See what happens. Or air deodorizer rather, not an algae scrubber. I don't know what an algae scrubber would be. Air scrubber is what I was looking at when I said that, but I want to put an air deodorizer in here and see how that works. Because we're not gonna do anything with this. We're not gonna do anything with this contaminated oxygen, probably. Insufficient resources for still biodistiller. Okay, good. Yeah, now we have to rework all this stuff. It's really unfortunate. Okay, so we did get this one built. Okay, so we need somebody assigned to it. Pierre Isamu is next. So we have Pierre, we have McNair. How you doing now? Ernstein's higher now, so let's do Ernstein. Pierre, Ernstein, Isamu. Okay, those are the top ones right now. Top contenders. We're gonna manage this. We're gonna manage this somehow. And if I had more room in here, which I actually almost do, I could put in a couple nice decor things in here. Let's see what it looks like now for the decor right now. It's not great. It's not great. It could be better. So, because the way this is, I can put in just a regular tile here, and then deconstruct some of these tiles. Let's go like this, and then we have room for some more art in here and that kind of thing. Hopefully that does the job. All right, insulated tiles are going in. Mesh tiles are going in. Taking care of the insulated. We still have 10 people stressed. I'm gonna cancel a thing there. I don't know why it's bugged. Okay, great. Lashing out, Doris. Come on, Doris. I mean, anybody can lash out any time now. We're just gonna have people to be self-destructing the colony here lately. What's gonna happen? I'll take a look at the water here quick. It seems like what's going okay. This is going nicely. Alright, alright, alright. So, oh, he's down. He's way down in here. Hopefully he can't, hopefully he can't escape through the doors. That was one concern I had. Look how much... Oh, we really need to get this thing straightened out soon. He's gonna run out of air in here. Yeah, he's gonna be running out of air here soon. Okay, we need to get this thing moved over. For sure. Let's set sweep priority on these things. So the sweepers can go do that. Stress vomiting again. Who's that? Eugene, of course. Where did you do that? Where did you stress vomit, buddy? And this is getting filled with contaminated water, but that's actually okay. We have a system set up to filter that out already, so it's fine. It'll get taken care of. It's not going to get put in the system, and when it gets filtered out, it'll go back in through the water purifier anyways. That system is going to be working. And Doris is going to break our oxygen once again. Thank you. Thank you for that. And repair. Hopefully you feel better now. We'll set this to a 9 also, so they're making sure they do this first on anything. Could really use those 3 to go do it. Get in there and... Oh, he's coming out. I think this guy's gonna get out of here. He's working his way out here. Hopefully he avoids the CO2. Yeah, hopefully he stays out of the CO2. He's happy down here, though. He's quite happy. Alright, so... assuming we get the stress under control for next episode, and the tiles are all built up again. Micro musher again is bad. If we assume we get all the tiles built up here again, I'm gonna set this priority for this to get this whole thing done here again. And then we should be in really good shape for the biodistiller. This takes up 3 slots, I think. I don't think we have enough room right here. We'll have to put it over here, unfortunately. It's alright. Not a big deal. Ernstine still isn't using this thing. Ernstine, where are you, buddy? I wish she would go do it. And again, I don't know who is supposed to be going over here. Stress vomiting for Isamu. Great, buddy, great. Well, at least again, it's going right through the mesh tiles here, so it's joining into our water supply, which is actually good for us. And it's not gonna make a big mess because it's gonna get cleaned up right away. People are gonna be mad about walking through the contamination here. We just need to mop up just a little bit of it that's got stagnant on here. Not falling down, it looks like. We'll see if it is. Doesn't look like it is. So a little bit's gone stagnant here. And down here especially too. Mop that up for sure, guys. And how's it going on down here? It's flowing in slowly. Let's mop this up as well. As unfortunate as that is, they need to mop that up quickly. I mean, it would be nice to have a nice little pool down there of stuff, but it doesn't really matter. This is tapped out down here. There's no contaminated water down here anymore. We need the stress vomiting at this point. Well, now that this is run out, we're gonna run into problems of getting more water here too. Oh, he's getting CO2 in here now. This is not good. He might die. And if he dies, we're in trouble. We're in some serious trouble. Yeah, he will die in the CO2. Like, he'll die easily in the CO2, I believe. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully he's smart enough to go up here, and we need to get this thing built here pronto, so he knows, Yeah, people aren't working on delivery enough. So much stress going on around here, so many projects going on around here, I understand why it's not getting done. Let's put another bed in here. Yeah, we need to set a priority to this now, I think. And hopefully next episode, it'll be completed. So we'll set this up as a priority here, set this up as a priority here, set this up as a priority here. I'm going to cancel this row of ladders here. It's not a priority right now. I'll put it in this slot anyways, because that'll build a little bit faster. And then we'll build a new biodistiller in here next time. And we'll put it right here. And then we'll connect the power over. And then we need to connect a pipe over as well. So we need to take this pipe utility, where is it? Pipes. Build it out of whatever. Granite's fine. We need to pipe it over from here, over from here, over through here, over through here. And then where do we want to go with it? How can we tap into our system here? How can we tap in? We can't cross this. I guess what we need to do is tap it from here down through here and in through here. Yep, and that's gonna have to have a high priority on that as well. So make sure that's a 6 or 7 as well. And that is just what we'll do. And I'm gonna cancel these here. I'm not gonna worry about this right now. Alright, so that will do it for this episode, I think. We'll be back for another one very, very soon. Stress vomiting continues everywhere. That's probably a really, really good room for it, buddy. Thanks for that. Yeah, alright, we'll let them go. And we'll come back next time for more stress vomit not included. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Have a good night.